The parking brake, also known as the emergency brake, is an essential component of your BMW X5, 535i, and X3 mechanics. Whenever car owners want that extra stability to park on a hill using the parking brake, there is usually a difference between downward slide and secure parking. In today's video, we'll be reviewing how to fix a parking brake malfunction BMW X5, 535i, X3, and other models. People who drive manual transmission cars may use their parking brakes even while driving. It's pertinent for you to know that there is a common parking brake malfunction BMW problem that causes the yellow BMW park light to illuminate, which includes software issue. Another is your BMW parking brake malfunctioning issue in some cases, which can be fixed by just updating the software at the dealer. Furthermore, regarding the loose connector, always check the connector to the BMW parking brake module actuator. The reason is that sometimes, a corroded wire can trigger intermittent parking brake malfunctioning. Weak battery: sometimes, when you have a weak battery, it can prevent the parking brake from releasing. Also, you might likely experience other electrical issues as well if your BMW is not charging well. Others may also include parking brake actuator. The gear inside your parking brake actuator can sometimes break. This is one of the common issues on BMW with electronic brakes, which can trigger the yellow park light to stay on. This is because the gear inside the BMW parking brake actuator that engages and disengages can break. Now, what does parking brake malfunction mean in BMW? It simply means that the brake does not engage when it should. It also means that your BMW wheels will begin to roll whenever you want to park on a hill. But a well-working parking brake will prevent the rear wheels from moving. Whenever your car's parking brake doesn't disengage when it should, the brake light sensor in your vehicle will illuminate. More so, you need to note that there are a few reasons why your BMW parking brake gets stuck. Secondly, avoid corrosion. Do you know that whenever your vehicle accumulates dirt, debris, and water, it can negatively impact the cables attached to the braking system? Thirdly, be gentle. It might be easy sometimes to pull on your emergency parking brakes or other vehicle parts using force. When you do this, it can cause unnecessary damage and can even break necessary parts. It would help if you only used force when necessary, but it shouldn't be too much when operating your parking brake. There are other causes of the parking brake malfunction of a BMW. Whenever your parking brake is making a screeching sound and you notice the parking sensor light flashing, it simply means your parking brake module has failed. Note that when you try to drive your car under this circumstance, it can cause more damage to the braking system. This is why I recommend replacing your rear brake pads, discs, and shoes whenever you replace the parking brake module. The following cause the parking brake to malfunction in your BMW car. 1. Seized brake. One of the common things that cause the failure of your BMW parking brake, which is often unnoticed by drivers, is driving with the brake engaged. Though it may look impossible, people always do it without realizing it. When you drive your car with the brake engaged, it will cause the vehicle to overheat. This could easily lock up the wheels of your car. 2. Faulty sensor. The sensor responsible for activating the red brake warning light on your BMW dashboard can malfunction, which could cause confusion for you and give you more issues. This sensor informs you whenever the brake is engaged, and when it's not working correctly, you might forget that the brake is engaged and start driving while it is engaged. 3. Improper cable adjustment. Another thing that could cause parking brake failure is improper cable adjustment. Having adequate rear brake tension is vital when the parking brake is engaged. Note that the rear brakes help keep the vehicle in place so that it won't roll away. So when you use your parking brake regularly, it can help maintain the proper rear brake tension. 4. Broken lever. A parking brake has a self-locking system that is meant to lock until it is released. However, the springs that help this self-locking system function can wear out in the long run and possibly cause a breakdown. 5. Worn brake shoes. When your BMW parking brake shoes are worn out, they won't allow for proper grip. As you know, not having a proper grip can cause your BMW to lean or roll whenever it is parked. This takes us to the next, which is: how can you fix the parking brake malfunction BMW? All you have to do is, just press and hold the reset button of your odometer. You'll get a message that will illuminate in the middle of the tachometer, which will say press OK to reset. Once this message appears, then press the emergency brake button 4 times. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Sometimes your BMW parking brake can fail because it is an essential feature of your car. So when you suspect the parking brake isn't working properly, take your BMW to a certified service center for inspection. The most common reasons for the parking brake malfunction in BMW X5 are seized brake, improper cable adjustment, worn brake shoes, faulty sensor, and broken lever. There are ways to fix parking brake malfunction BMW X5. 1. Press and hold the parking pedal. 2. Turn on your ignition. 3. Press and hold your parking brake P button for about 5 seconds. If you do the tasks I just mentioned, and it doesn't work, then you have to reset the parking brake module using one of these methods. Take off the parking brake fuse. Whenever you drive your BMW with the brake engaged, it could cause the car to overheat. This could easily lock up the wheels of your car. It is extremely vital to remember to disengage your BMW parking brake before you start driving. Improper cable adjustment. One other thing that can cause the parking brake to fail is improper cable adjustment. Having adequate rear brake tension is vital when the parking brake is engaged. Note that the rear brakes help keep the vehicle in place so it won't roll away. Worn brake shoes. When your BMW parking brake shoes are worn out, they won't allow for proper grip. As you know, not having a proper grip can cause your BMW to lean or roll whenever it is parked. Faulty sensor. The sensor that's responsible for activating the red brake warning light on your BMW dashboard can malfunction, and this could cause confusion for you and give you more issues. This sensor is what informs you whenever the brake is engaged, and when it's not working properly, you might forget that the brake is engaged and start driving while it is engaged. Broken lever. A parking brake has a self-locking system that is meant to lock until it is released. However, the springs that help this self-locking system function can wear out in the long run and possibly cause a breakdown. So what do you do if the BMW X5 parking brake manual release is not working? 1. Put off your parking brake stuck. If your BMW parking brakes have failed in the released position, you'll not be able to set the parking brakes whenever you park. 2. Parking brakes stuck on. Whenever the parking brake of your BMW gets stuck in the engaged position, it means you won't be able to get the car out of the park or drive mode. But you can manually release the parking brake and drive. Now, what do you do about the parking brake malfunction BMW 535i? When you need the parking brake most, you will likely find out that it isn't working well, either on an incline or in an emergency. So this is why it's vital to ensure you have a routine service, like when you're changing your oil. To release a stuck brake, make sure it is safe. But you can try rocking your BMW car back and forth or manually get under the vehicle to pull off the cables. Alternatively, you can also try setting and releasing your BMW brake many times in the hopes of knocking the brakes free. When it comes to dashboard BMW X5 parking brake malfunction reset. Also, note that a malfunctioning brake system can be dangerous. When you notice it's malfunctioning, you should take your car to a qualified service professional for proper inspection and solution. This is all we've got for you in today's video. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.